G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Shit Easy Motorcycle Camp Cooking. So it's all about being on the motorbike, going out and having a camp and cooking. What can you bring? What can you take? What's easy? Not elaborate type stuff at this particular one. So you guys know that I love the Heinz chunky bloody soups. Some people don't like them. I love it. This time I'm actually going to add this rice to it. So this is what? Long grain white rice. All you got to do is basically heat this stuff up and you can eat it. I've used this stuff before, but I haven't done it in a combination with this. Now, what got me onto this was Nay was just having a lazy day and she hadn't bloody been shopping. We had these tins. We always have tin stuff in there just for case of emergency stuff, and plus I use them for when I go camping. Anyway, so she cooked this stuff up, but she cooked up some rice and added the rice to it, and holy crap, it was fantastic. Absolutely. We've had it a couple of times now, so I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll actually get one of these packs, because all you got to do is heat this up. That's it. And away you go. So all we need is a stove, a pot. I need a spoon. I don't have a spoon. These two ingredients, and that is it. There's my spoon. So that means that the only wash up that I'm going to have is these two things. That's it, because I'll eat it out of here. Anyway, shut up. Let's just bloody get going on this. We'll get this arced up. Now remember, don't put your pot on until you're ready to put stuff in there. We'll crack this open. Dump that in there. Oh, like that. When you're out camping, put that in the campfire in the morning, grab it out, stick it anywhere, because everything is burnt out of it. There's just no messy crap that you got to watch if you put it in your pannier bag, and the smell and all that kind of stuff. Good little tip. All right, let's give this a bit of a mash around. So the only thing I'm not too sure is if the rice may need a little bit of water to go in this, but we'll see what happens. This is actually a serving for two. Rip that open. I think we'll just dump some of that in there. I won't put it all in. That's about, I reckon that's about half of that. Righto, so now all we've got to do is chuck it on the heat. Actually, what I might do, guys, is I'll put my little special ceramic thing on there. Put that on there so it evens out that heat and I don't get a hot spot right in the middle where things will end up burning and sticking to the pot, which is then a pain in the backside to do the whole wash up thing. So I'm just gonna bloody start warming this up. I'll see how this all goes. It's looking like it might be a bit gluggy, and then I can just add a little bit of water, which is what you would normally do when you heat up that rice, I think. They say whack it. It's only a tiny amount, maybe 20 mil or something like that. Oh no, this is actually, no, it's looking all right actually. Looking like a risotto. Geez, that's a fancy word, Mark. Risotto. In terms of easiness, I mean, this is just so easy. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this. You know, dehydrated food, it's not easier. You know, the age-old thing with the dehydrated stuff, unless where you're traveling or camping, you've got an alternate water source where you don't have to carry water with you to add to the dehydrated food. You have to carry the water to make this up, whereas so carrying the water or the water is already here, it makes no difference unless you've got an alternate water source. Is the only difference there. But I just can't come at that dehydrated stuff. I know Holmesy's, Holmesy's Camp Cooking does stuff. He did he grabbed a whole heap of soups and chunky soups and stuff like that, stews and whatever, and he just couldn't do it. He just doesn't like soup. So it's, it's all each to their own, I suppose. Yeah, see, that's good. Having that on there, I can feel it gets that nice, even spread of heat. You don't get that hot spot right in that middle. You have to keep bloody, scraping to stop it from burning on there. So that's another little good trick. Most of the guys know that's, we actually sell that on our website. And for the international guys who can't seem to find, because it's not a common camping thing, these are actually for science places. So you have your, what do you call it, the little Bunsen burner type setup. So if you're looking, maybe look for science places in your country that sell stuff for, I don't know, schools or whatever. You'll find it. Just got to look, you've got to search for the right term. And yeah, they're a ceramic, I think it's ceramic gauze mat. If you search for that, you should be able to find something in your country. The Australians, just bloody head to our website and you'll bloody see it there. Well, I reckon a little bit longer. Hey? But that's good shit, eh? Adding that rice to it is just changes the whole dynamic. And in actual fact, I reckon I could put that whole thing in there, and I don't think that would be too much. But I'm gonna keep that because there's some other style chunky things that I want to use as well. Do a bit more testing. Now, if I know that I'm going to have this, I normally grab from the supermarket those. They're like a hot dog roll, but they're tiny. They call them a dinner roll. I'll grab those. There's even potato ones made out of potato. They were really good too. I can't remember the name of those. I've tried those. Yeah, throw a couple of those in the pack, and then you can be eating this and then dumping your bloody. You could just use bread if you wanted to. Put your bread in there and away you go. It's good stuff. So you can. I call this really good. This is good tucker. Absolute good tucker. It's got all your veggies. It's got your steak or your beef in there. Now I've got some rice in there, and it tastes absolutely delicious for me. All right, I'm going to call that quits. So there you go. Look at that. Actually, bloody good stuff. Now, if you've got a cold night around the campfire, nothing like some good hot tucker to go down. And I could just, for me, this is absolutely delicious, which I'm lucky. But I'm not bullshitting you. Righto, well there you go guys. So Shit Easy Motorcycle Camp Cooking. Running with the Heinz Chunky soup, so use any type of soup obviously. But grab one of these rice packets. It's pre-cooked, all you got to do is heat it up, whack it in there, and hey presto, your soup meal just got a whole lot more heartier. Righto guys, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.